Welcome to Integrity Data. This is going to be a quick short tutorial on how to approve time cards. There's two areas to approve time cards. One of them is going to be in time management and then the timesheet. And we can go back to the pay period in question. And we see we've got the different areas to sign off here. Sign off means approve. I'm logged in as the admin, and I have the ability to see the others and be able to approve for them. If you're the supervisor or a manager, you're only going to see your specific sign-off ability and not the others. You'll be able to see if it's been approved, but you would not actually be able to sign off. So here you would just click sign off, click OK, and we see it submitted. This blocks the pay period. Now, if I made a mistake and policy dictates and my revert sign off is here, I can select this. It's now open and I could add to this, modify it, or whatever I needed to do. Once the administrator has signed off, you will no longer be able to revert your approval, and you would need to contact the administrator to get them to revert the sign off in order for you to edit or do whatever you need to in the time card if it's not already too late. I'm just going to revert this one right here. Now, the other area for this that's a little bit quicker is going to be under edits and approvals. And I'm just going to be, as a supervisor would be in here, whatever your level is what's going to show up here for you, and that's all you're going to be able to do. Again, I'm the admin, so I have access to all of these, but you would only see yours in here. Now, pay period, normally you're only going to have one pay period in here. You see I've got a bi-weekly, a client, another bi-weekly in here. All of these pay periods are still open in my software. They haven't been closed, which I should close them. However, we're going to make sure we're in the right pay period. You may or may not have one or more pay periods depending on how your setup is. But for the most people, it's just going to be one pay period. And I'm going to the last pay period, the 16th to the 29th, as the 30th in the biweekly to the 13th is still open. And I don't want to approve those. More than likely, you won't have the ability, or this would not even show up in the current pay period for you. So I'm going to go back here to my bi-weekly, and in one list, it shows me all of my employees, their regular hours, their overtime, double time, paid time away. These would be things like vacation, holiday, sick, things like that, where they've been given time but they didn't actually work, and then their total time here. I can see right here that no one has approved any of the time cards. Not the employee, not myself, and not the administrator. The white box with the letter P means that they are pending. So to approve all of them quickly, I'm going to select the checkbox next to the card ID. And down at the bottom, I'm going to click sign off. Sign off means approve. Are you sure you want to release these 20 employees? This is another term for approve. We're basically releasing them from our custody and into the admin's custody to be able to be approved. So we're just going to click OK. And immediately I can see that all of my employees have been approved. The green A says it all. Maybe I made a mistake. Rick shouldn't have 45 hours. I don't know why he's got that. I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to click revert. Notice the status of the time card is blocked. So even if I were to go right back to Rick without reverting, I wouldn't be able to change anything. Although if I just wanted to look, I could click on Rick's name. It would take me to his timesheet and I could view it. But I'm going to revert this here, click OK. Not every supervisor manager will have the ability to revert. If you do, this is where it's going to be at. If you don't, then you will need to contact your administrator to have them revert it for you. So I can see now we've got the pending, and I could go to edits and time management and then find Rick. But the quickest way to do it right here is just click on Rick Marshall. It opens up a second tab. It takes me right to Rick, to his timesheet, and I can see what's going on in here, each of his days, how that's calculated out, his total hours for this pay period. If this looks good and I'm okay with this, I can just sign off right from here and I'm done. Or you can come back here. I could just click this, go to the bottom and click sign off. If I click up here and try to sign off, these guys are already signed off here. It's going to bounce back an error saying, hey, you can't do this. Or I can just come over here and select the sign off to the right and click OK. I make sure he's got the green letter A. I'm done with my job for this week. The rest of it's on the administrator, hopefully. And that's all there is to approving the timesheets. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.